It's Wednesday, and I decided to take a little walk early for lunch before the heat because it's a nice cool breeze, y'all. It's a nice cool breeze. What's up, y'all? Shout out to my replay peeps. I hope y'all having a blessed day. It's been busy, busy, busy for the past week or so. My brain, let me tell you something. I've been watching Netflix and trying to get my brain, you know, steady. I don't know what it is about it, but you know when you about to have an event, y'all, okay, your nerves get bad, be bad. That's how I feel, y'all. My nerves is bad. Anyway, I know I'm late. You know, registration for the poetry competition is on Monday, next Monday, the 22nd. And just wanted to talk. If you send me, do not send any emails regarding poetry competition until Monday. I will go live with the theme, the the rules and stuff. On Monday, I just set the live. Thank you. I just set the live. So um, Monday, you'll get all the information for registration for our third annual poetry competition. Okay. So just set your notifications, come to the live. You'll know what the theme is, you'll know all the rules, um, what you need to enter, etc., 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 and all the good stuff. But anyway, so I'll go over all of that. I'm doing it a little different this year. Usually I'll put out the theme before registration, but I decided to do it this way and go live and tell y'all all about it then because it gives everybody an opportunity to decide if they want to enter the contest. Only serious entries are accepted, spots are limited, and you know, therefore, I just wanted to do it that way. You can go, I don't, oh, sorry, y'all. So, yeah, I'm in no rush. Um, And so, yeah, that's it. I just wanted to give everybody the equal opportunity. Um, my nerves is really crazy, okay? Because usually I'm torn between two things that I want to do and how I want to do it. And so I'm looking forward to doing that. Um, and I've been working on the flyers, and until I get the theme, I can't do the flyers. What's up, Max? Hey, girl. New York City. What's up, girl? Hey, girl. Hey. Yeah, so, Max, if you know somebody who's good at writing poetry, tell them to enter. Okay? The poetry competition will be November 8th, and registration opens on Monday. All right? And so, it's cash prizes, of course, and the spots are limited. So, if you know somebody, girl, why are you looking crazy, man? So tell them to enter for a chance to win some moolah. Okay? And I'm all nervous this year. I don't know why. Do you have a thumbnail up? So I have the right, yeah, I have The poetry competition, I have a flyer on my wall for registration. Um, I'll be going live Monday on registration day. That's when it opens. So I'll be giving out the theme and all the details on Monday. So that live is set up already. But I do have a flyer. And I'll be giving out all the details on Monday. And then the flyer will drop right after the live. So yeah. Oh, I don't feel good. Oh goodness, what's going on? You're the second person who said about Rita. I haven't really been tuned in. Cause I don't like to hear when people are down and everything. Because I know when you are going through, see, when I'm going through issues, I stay off of here, Max. Cause you be all over the place and upset and stressed out. So in between venting, you crying, and I don't like to see people crying and upset. Ah, I hope you feel better, honey. Hey, what up, Foot Soldier? Hey, Gray. Good morning to you. Ah, yes, I don't watch that. When people are going through, I I back out, yo. I don't even I don't even watch the lives. I'm being honest. I don't. I don't watch the live. I'm enjoying my little it's a little breeze before the heat come out. I said I might as well grab me some lunch early and, you know, push through the day. So I hope everything is all right. I don't be watching, girl. I don't watch stuff like that because I come on YouTube for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel down and all that shit. I got my own family and some who's going through and stuff like that. So, hi, good morning. So, I tune out. I don't want nobody baggage on my top of my baggage. You feel me? Me either. It literally made me sick and nauseous. I cried with her. I had to stop listening. Girl, yeah, I can't do it. I can't do it. When I'm mad or stressed, I can't eat, can't think, so I feel her pain. Yeah, yeah, me too. I be mad, upset, can't eat, sleep. You know what I'm saying? Tossing and turning. This is when you got to be in tune with your most high. You know what I'm saying? And get on your knees and get to praying, pray your way through it. You can't be stressed out and sick because then you ain't gonna be no good to nobody. Especially when you got children and stuff. You got to pray your way through it. You gotta have the faith, like they say, faith of a mustard seed and pray your way through it. Things that you can't change, because the damn sure ain't nobody on this internet gonna help you. Okay? They gonna be in your business, talk about you, drag you, and more stuff. So for me, I feel like coming on here just make things worse. Hey, Hood, what's up, boy? Hey, boy. So yeah, I ain't coming on here, pushing out my little cat because even though you got people who care for you, but if you do, who really, really, truly care for you, surround yourself around positivity and let your friends and family love on you. I'm not coming on this internet to y'all because I'm not saying y'all don't care about me, but hell no, girl, I get podcast and when I'm stressed, that's how I got a man. You a mess. Max, you a mess. Yeah, I can't do it. I ain't with all that. I ain't trying to be on here stressed out and letting these folks stress you out. I've learned, mm-mm. I'm just gonna lean on those who, we love on each other and do, try to be the best us we can be. But I ain't coming on here stressed out. I come on here for entertainment, and if I can't get entertained to bring me some laughter, fun, or you know what I'm saying, some healing or some inspiration and something like that, I ain't got no reason to come on here. So I got some real true friends who care and love me dearly, and family love me dearly, that I could just go to and speak to. You know what I'm saying? Because all of that, sometimes this only adds to the stress. You know what I'm saying? This only adds to the stress that you're already going through. So I ain't coming on here. So I have been tuned out, really. I haven't really been following much of what's going on here. Shoot, I just seen some stuff, you know, between people who I enjoy. And I guess this happened like 4 weeks ago. And I'm just seeing stuff and I'm just like, okay. That's how much tuned out I am. Girl, I've been trying to keep myself focused and crafting and planning for my poetry competition and other things that I have coming up, because yeah, this stuff is too much. And I ain't coming on here to be down and crying and doing all that shit. I can't help you. So, you know, ain't no need for me to tune in and put my sense in there. I'll say a solid prayer and keep it moving. Only God can push you through. Hey, Melissa. Hey, girl. Hey, what up, Mama Global? Hey, girl. Yeah, so I can't. We all strangers to each other, so I ain't trying to come on here and put my burdens on none of y'all, okay? I don't even do it to my family. They be mad at me when I'm going through stuff and they don't know what the heck going on. And when I come out the storm, I let them know, you know? That's just me. I can't speak for everybody else, how they handle their situations, but you can't rely on folks on the internet. What they gonna do for you? Make fun of you? Those posing as your friends? You don't have no damn friends on here? Not at all. I feel the same way. They do say too much. Yeah, that's all they do is just tell your business. You got to lean on the Lord. Drop on them knees and get to praying. Day, night, no matter what the hour, pray until your knees get numb. Okay? Because he listening, he hear you, but he needs you to do some things. Okay? Because there is no miracle. It takes work, patience, time, and understanding. That's where I be screaming. I be on my knees, screaming and hollering, crying and sobbing, like, Lord help me. It ain't funny, but for real, that's where I be at. Lord help me. Lord, take this off of me. Lord, give me a sign. Lord, tell me what to do. Lord, help me. But me coming on here to vent to folks who ain't can't they can't argue. They can't heal you. They can't solve it. Hey, Miss LA. Hey, girl. Hey. I'm working on the one stuff. You know what I'm saying? I put it in there. I go in the kitchen and cook it out. Get to chopping my frustration, cutting up them spices and things, mincing it up, putting all my energy into there, slicing open that chicken. You know what I'm saying? That's what I do. Get to those crafts and gluing them together, nailing some stuff together, putting the paint on the brush and brushing, getting my garden, clipping and looking at the glorious harvest that I shall reap from whatever I planted. That's how I get through it. When I was sick, I wasn't even thinking about the internet. Me either. When I'm really, really sick, I'm talking about sick where, I ain't thinking about coming on YouTube or IG or Facebook or none of that stuff. I'm thinking about my Savior and how He can save me and help me and cleanse me, okay, and make me whole again. Take care of whatever it is that I'm going through. So, you can't come on here because these folks, all they want to listen so they can talk, okay? They listening so they can talk. And those, you might have some good ones on here. You might have some good ones on here who do have your, best interest. But to me, still, this ain't the place. But hey, everybody handles their stuff differently. I can't tell people what to do. Choose wisely. You know what I'm saying? And choose wisely because you already know where you're at, how people do, and you got people who is for you and who ain't for you. So you already know for what the people who ain't for you gonna do. They gonna drag you. They gonna talk about you. They gonna discourage you. They ain't gonna encourage you. You know what I mean? They just gonna make you mad and add to the pressure and the tension that's on you already. You know what I'm saying? What up, you gotta chill? Members. Appreciate y'all. I'll be back in memberships soon indeed. Okay, you just gotta work your way through it, man, because baby, these people ain't for you. Okay? I need some uplifting or DIY, some things besides delusion and mayhem. Yeah, it's insane. And some people want that attention though. You know what I'm saying? They feel like that's how they release. Some people say they use YouTube for release and things like that to vent and all of that. And yes, see my heart too tender sometime because I don't like to see nobody going through, you know? And I learned when you start feeling you can't trust these folks, you feel sorry for somebody, so you donate to them, you give them some hopes and, prayers and you donate, and next thing you know, a week later, you all kinds of bees and hoes, okay? You do all kinds of things. And so, therefore, I can't feel sorry. And I opened up my wallet for way too many people. And my cat, I ain't never get anything. Even if I don't come on here and ask for something, you can give $1 to say hello. You can give $1 to say whatever, even if people don't ask. But people do. I've gave out much more than I ever received on this app. Okay? And some people you just can't. So I stop. Because usually they don't care about that. They just care about themselves. And if you come on here for sympathy and payola to put your business out, how much pay is worth your pain and suffering? Because it ain't that much money in the world that'll make me come on here and tell y'all my damn business that whether I'm hurting. I could tell you a testimony after I make it through, okay? And still give you very little. I give you enough that I don't mind hearing in return. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll come on here and give you a testimony and testify to the things that I've been through and how God brought me through and how my family loved on me, how my friends loved on me, how things is moving around. And we could only change our circumstances. By the time you vent, you could have done vented to the Lord and shouted and shed his tears so he could help you drive them away. We live and learn. Some of us, yeah. And some of these people who ain't living and learning. They ain't living and learning. They just living. They just living to complain and to do the same stuff over and over again. No change, no growth, no nothing. They just come on here for ain't that much. I just can't. I don't know. But I'm here for entertainment. So I might sound a little harsh or something, but damn, I don't want to hear it. I really don't. I don't want to hear it. I got my own family who's struggling, who's sick and need deliverance and healing. I got my own friends who's struggling, and I got my own devices that I'm struggling with. So I can't help you. I ain't, and I don't wanna. I don't wanna. It might sound cold, but I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I learned my lesson. When I'm in need, I can't get that help. So shit, I can, but so that's how I feel. I see it just like that. Amen. I share to teach on certain illness or disabilities and how I came from around foot soldiers. She would tell me to suck. Yeah, you can. You can. Come on now. People got their own shit. I know I got my own stuff. I ain't about to be worried about people I don't know. Not many people are homeless, starving, sick. There's a lot of people who need love and attention who's starving right now. Being abused for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Fighting demons for real, for real. So I just can't, y'all. But anywho, let me go grab my lunch. And I just can't. I can't do it. It's too much. I ain't getting tied up into somebody else's drama. But I just came on to tell y'all Monday registration open. See, if you got skills and if you stress and whatever, and you got skills and can write some poetry, earn some money. Okay, there's some money on the line. Write your poem, come through, deliver, and try to win some cash. Okay, so that's how that works. That's the only way you're gonna get some dollars from me. Okay, so have a blessed day, y'all. Until next time, stay sucker free, y'all. Stay sucker free. Trouble don't last always. All right, y'all. Keep your head up. Later.